Year 2, baby. Hi guys, Marvel Steven, and today we'll be playing Year 2. I thought I'd do, because I've seen a lot of people viewed the first year, us winning the Super Bowl. See if we can win back-to-back. So our first regular season game is against the Cowboys. So wish me luck. GG's. And it's at home. That's good. Alright, since we're at home, let's do our, let's go with our gold rush, maybe. For the first game back since we won the Super Bowl last year. Yeah, I love this series, to be honest with you. Oh, hello dude, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I don't know, in the draft we got a lot of interesting picks.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The wait is finally over. Brandon Godden, Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
Alright, boys. Oh, that ants play go down the field and score a touchdown.
Here we go. 60 outlaw.
Alright, that's for Howard.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Back to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. Throw right side caught by O.J. Howard. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16.
Playing it in the wall.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
I don't know if next season, I don't know if I'll stay with Tampa or... Oh, nice. I don't know if I'll go with free agency or not.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Melvin Gordon taking it in as they have taken the lead.
Melvin Gordon.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because...
Oh, nice.
Ready? 91.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. An incomplete, crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 12 yards there and a first down. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 25 yards that time. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Depends on how good.
This quarterback now,
I don't know,
7 and 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. They'll set up the throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll throw over the middle, taken in. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Scott Miller there to make the grab as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it...
Okay. Got ourselves in a ball game right now. They finally scored.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
One-handed throw.
Muscle him here as he pulls it in. 23 yards on the play.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner with good time.
Rashad Perriman off to the races. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad Perriman, 52 yards. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown.
Nice.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
gonna play on this team.
Over the middle to Evans. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Dallas is lost.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
Looking downfield for Godwin. He's got a man complete. Past the 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, 83 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Really putting up a fight.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
And
he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's brought down, giving this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
Sorry about 7-0.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. Good games galore in that Sunday lineup. We'll highlight the one going on in Atlanta. A big one for the Falcons as they get set to take on the visiting New York Giants. Good stuff to follow on the West Coast in the afternoon window. One being out in Oakland, where it'll be the Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos. And finally, on Sunday Night Football, they've got a good one lined up between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right.
Set, ready, 70,
I think I got the hang of this now, boys.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Oh, my goodness. You gotta be
And now
kidding me,
offensively
dude.
it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to?
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
It's my new favorite team.
That's complete to his receiver. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull.
Go now, 60 Pittsburgh. I got you.
I think he's gained my faster.
Looking to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Evans. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That and
It got his man complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
And we spend a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now back to throw. Complete, he finds Blake. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Back to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. 2nd and 5. His pass caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 5-yard touchdown as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that.
Oh, boy.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. And even 60 yards. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Back to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. He'll drop to throw. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
They go play action here on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Yeah, that was a mistake. I'll make that.
Well, it's deep.
Touchdown.
Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. Looking for a seam, but
probably
finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And what do they they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage.
Mike Evans, he's going to go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing it.
Beautiful. All we worried about now is burning for.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
A pretty good-looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. 9 yards on the run there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. 2nd and 1. Escaping the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased.
They got another touchdown. They're down by 1.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's into the hands of the tight end, Leggett. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And they just had another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. And you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me.
Mike Evans, he's going to go. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning.
Now Gordon on first down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's into the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that... Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel...
All right, boys. This doesn't work. All right. Okay. All right. See your upgrades available. just gonna disrespect them. They're 1-0. Falcons are 1-0. States 1-0. Crap, we're 95 overall, boys. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, game 2. Skip training. Let's figure out how we can. Oh, a minute. There's a way where you can shorten their quarter. I have no idea how he did that. I'll have to figure it out. I guess. For now, we're facing the Saints that are also 1-0.
Yeah. They can't catch up because they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP. Jobs, I don't think they can have it.
Camara Drive-In. It's the coach. This is the 2020 season on EA Sports. Coming up, 2017 Offensive Rookie of the Year, Alvin Kamara, fresh off a big performance a week ago, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With that, let's get you over to Raymond James Stadium for the home opener. On the call, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Now we're about 5 miles northwest of Dallas.
So we're back home. Back home and get the ball first.
Down. 10-2 soft.
You know what? I don't think we faced anybody in the AFC West last year.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin. But it's going to be 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Throw right side caught by O.J. Howard. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. O.J. Howard, his first touchdown of the new season. And they are able to strike first here.
Ready, break. 47. Check, 47. You don't want now.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got a man complete. 36 yards on the play.
Here we go.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football right on the money.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Ready.
Back to throw now on 1st down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll set up a throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cameron Bray, his 2nd touchdown on the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's
60 outlaw. Right here. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of...
Ready? 50, plant. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Howard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll look to throw here. Incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now a play fake here on first down. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Jordan Leggett, his first touchdown here of the new campaign as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Yeah, buddy.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Ready.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're going to look to throw. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle to Evans. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. And he's got it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some musket on it. Because if you're going...
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans in the final seconds of the first half as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Ready? 18 Gator. Hey, watch the slant.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. They'll look to throw. Evans has it left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Here we go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Cameron Brate, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise.
Oh my goodness.
Ready?
50
the mic. 50 the mic.
On play action, they'll throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. And Boyd has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal. Second and 1. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Nice. I like the game we had against the Falcons the first time last year. We cannot do what we did with them.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And break. The tight end's got it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Back to throw now on first down.
Well, how about this?
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Second and long. That's into the hands of the tight end, Leggett. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. One man in the backfield, that's Gordon, 2nd and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that.
Let's go. 60 outlaw. Check, 47. Hey. Lead grip.
They go play action here on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they have the football and will set up shop.
I don't know.
Got it.
Let's go.
They'll run on first down. It's Gordon, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 3-score game late. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Tampa Bay, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move.
Guy that plays with the Colts and the Patriots is now the lead quarterback of the Saints. Holy crap. Happened to Drew Brees. That's my second year, crap news. Probably gonna get freaking. Alright, so we face up against the Rams. I think we did before. I don't know. Trying to remember. So we go to LA. Dang, the Falcons are undefeated like us. I don't know what that is. We'll take it. I'm curious, what's our... Yeah, I saw I could demand release, but I ain't gonna do that. My second year. And we'll just leave it like that. We're going to LA, boys. See if this is still the Coliseum. Brandon Cooks.
It's the coach. You're set for Madden football on EA Sports. Coming up, running back Todd Gurley, fresh off a standout performance a week ago, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. And a few short moments ago, running back Todd Gurley trying to fire up the Ram faithful here in Southern California as his guys get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. O.J. Howard, his third touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per...
Set, ready? 18, Gator.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Nikel Roby-Coleman there defensively. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A first catch for the man leading the NFL in receiving yards in this first month. And a first down to boot. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And a big turnover there.
Ready up.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He hits his target, left side, Watson. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And running with power here. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with touchdown.
What I'm talking about.
Here we go. 90 Wolf.
Another touchdown. Gotta pull them down a little bit.
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle to Evans. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. He's got it. They bring him down. Aaron Donald able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And his guys are going to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A gain of 6 there on first.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. That is caught at the 7. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. They'll set up the throw. Well, this is how, and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's their quarterback on his way to a monster.
Set, ready? 60 or. Mike, 58, right there. You ain't got nothing.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This quarterback now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Brashad Perriman. As time expires in the first half, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation.
Ready. 90 Wolf.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the crossing route, complete. It's Evans. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. On the crossing route, complete. That's Evans. A good pick up there of 20 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. O.J. Howard with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key.
Come on, set. 15, line it. 59.
Let him know, let him know.
Get it.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Catches like that from Mike Evans, just another reason he was the 7th pick in 2014.
It's almost not fair because you can see the frame. What is he, about 6'5" or so, somewhere in that neighborhood? So his catch radius is absolutely tremendous. That makes it very difficult to cover him, even if you surround him with people. But also, he can run. I mean, his speed is absolutely surprising to a lot of people.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They're going to look to throw. That's caught out left by Perriman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. This is caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, his 4th touchdown on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. They were still...
Set. 60 or.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they called Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number.
Mike Evans, he's going to go. 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown of the night as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by... Right now.
Ready, break.
58, Mike. I'm here all day.
Shoot.
On 1st down, Gordon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 19 yards away as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0.
Ready.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Coming to you.
They go play action here on 1st down. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll drop to throw. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
But right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because
a big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Bucs, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for L.A., they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Los Angeles.
Beat Jared Goff. Nice. Oh, I'm a 96 overall now, boys. I guess I can't look at my. I guess I could look at my stats. And let's think. James and oh dang, James and Winston ain't a quarterback anymore. Alright, we're going home against the Panthers. Week 4 against Panthers, they're 2-1. So this is our division right now. Oh dang, they're tied with the Falcons. Alright, we're gonna disrespect Kingsley. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. You don't know us. Actually, you know what? I want to see. Where was it at? I want to see our. There we go. Legacy points. Yeah, it definitely take a long time to get to Tom Brady's legacy. Alright, boys. Let's do this. Carolina. That's for our gold rush. Actually, no, that's where our there we go. Alright, boys, we are 3-0. Top of the division again. We almost took our first regular season loss last game, but we're good. Alright, boys, here we go.
The coach, you're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. We are moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, the hope, Coach, was that these Florida showers would have passed through by now, but it looks like we're in for a wet one tonight at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's got Mike Evans. He's going to go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, an 80-yard touchdown. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh. I got it. 5.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Evans has it left side. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll set up to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's taken down inside the 30. 16 yards, a first down. This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. And this is caught at the 8. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Cameron Brate, his 4th touchdown on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Well, they have to be...
Ready? Check. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Looking to throw. Over the middle to Evans. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And into the red zone now. And, Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points. So you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes. Make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go!
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cameron Brate with his 2nd touchdown.
On the ready. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Cross the time. 5.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. He's at the 50. 30. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little 1st half here, partner.
And it's a 1st half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more.
Yeah, buddy.
Come on, set. 91.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now this throw caught left side, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans on his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the 1st.
Dang,
Right there. 54 Mike.
He'll look to throw. Oh, look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. Past the 20, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad Perriman His third touchdown now on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can...
Ready. Check right 54. Right 54. I got you. Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half. Just being...
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Brashad Perriman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys continue to pour it on.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarter?
Set. 8 Now.
They're going to look to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
I don't like that.
Back to throw here. And Bright has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
60 out more. Check. 54. I got him.
Now back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Howard. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. 2nd and 1. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Evans. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 yards there. 1st down.
18 Gator.
They'll look to throw again. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. 8 yards on the touchdown pass as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And let's count them up now. 1, 2.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Be grip.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Evans. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
You're going to see me in your nightmares. Go.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back now in Tampa. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard, his 6th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually...
Go! 90 Wolf! Hey, tight down. There you go.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll drop the throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll set up to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw, and unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. 59. 3 buzz. Sleep grip.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle to Evans. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wide open receiver, complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Buccaneers, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to...
Cam Newton's still the quarterback. I guess that'd be a little bit weird if he left the Panthers. See if we see him like 10 years down the road, maybe. And we're at home against the Broncos, and we go. First AFC West team to face. Alright, 2-2. Alright, we're 4-0. We're also 2-2. Alright, we got ourselves a second year. Alright, boys, let's do this. We got ourselves a comfortable lead in the division. Looks like we're nowhere near yet to facing the Falcons. This might be another year to remember, boys. For only being our second season in the NFL. Okay, I forgot about our volume.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With that, let's head over to Raymond James Stadium in Tampa for the call of this one. We bring in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The coach, as you know, being over in Orlando, still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
All right, boys. Joe Flacco gets nothing. Oh, Buffalo.
Here we go. 18
goes to 5-0.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put them
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got him in, it's Brashad Perriman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched...
I think he got injured last year.
Come on, set, 30 base.
Whenever we beat the Texans, pretty hardly.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. O.J. Howard with touchdown number 8 on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Quarterback loves the receivers, but sometimes his best friend is that tight end.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Because we always talk about the guys out wide and how acrobatic they are, but that...
91.
Let's get it together. On play action, they'll throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw. He's got Evans. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal. Back to throw again. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Justin Watson, his first touchdown on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Boy, these guys.
Ready, set. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. Now a play fake here on first down. On the crossing route, complete. That's Evans. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 21. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. O.J. Howard with his second touchdown here in this first half as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
The tight end.
Ready.
Field goal.
Check, 47. All right, here we go. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans. The 30, 20, and they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Here we go. 60 yards. Watch the screen. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target, but it'll be second and goal. Second and 2, something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Come on, set. 50, plant.
Gotta do better.
Yeah, we got a field goal last time, boys.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. The 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashawn Perriman, his 5th touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Not a whole lot to recap on it.
Go. 30 base.
Watch the run.
5.
They'll drop the throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Defense.
So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
And now a big play to start off this drive as the shot downfield is complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, touchdown number 15 of the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially...
Ready.
51. I got you.
Get it.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it'll be second down. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Over the middle to Evans. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on.
Pardon me, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
Utah.
We are the
Great. 54.
He'll drop to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 42 yards. Back now in Tampa. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind the runs.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! O.J. Howard, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, this game is definitely over, but...
They go play action here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Offense.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Video game. It's recorded.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Of course they bring the blitz.
Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
He's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete.
What?
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty.
On the ready.
That's something. Okay, we're still down by a lot.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Now back to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Von Miller in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Back to throw. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4.
Field goal.
Set. 18.
All right.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Jordan Leggett, the target there. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a big turnover there as his... A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Tampa Bay, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Denver, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.
You must not stay, but. So, I don't know, I might try to do a live stream of my predictions of all the NFL team record, playoff, Super Bowl. Just my opinion on teams this year. But, yeah, I love the series. Upgrade player. Okay, we're 99 overall. Okay, next week. I got the Chiefs, we get a bye week. So we're going to the Minnesota Vikings. Alright, yep, I agree with you, Pearson. Who's this dude? Disrespects me. I don't even know who you are, Smith. Let's do this. Our 2010 alternate. And then, yeah, there we go. Perfect. They got their classical, we got our classical. It'll be a classical game, boys. Yes. Five touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Dang, they're 1-4. No, they're not such a hot team right now. The Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Minnesota. Nice. Kirk Cousins. They got a field goal on their first drive. Alright, I can live with that. Alright, be careful, Evans. We don't want you to get injured. Wait a minute, did that just pop up with? Colts are 1-4 also. Ah, dang, come on, man. He was wide open. Minnesota just lost the defensive end. Let's go. How did they get a touchdown? Oh my gosh, they're playing competitive. Kurt Warner. Warner. Cousins. Jeez, it was. Go, 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 go. Alright. They got a touchdown in the second quarter. If we score another one, maybe we can hold them. Maybe next time. Our defense can. Alright, we haven't missed a pass yet, but we probably will soon. Eventually. As long as we don't make any mistakes, we're good. I knew it. They're playing hardball. They think they're cute. But they got Kirk Cousins. God dang, come on, man. 2 passes. Okay, get one of you dudes open on the route. Defense, hold up, please hold up. No, don't do that. Holy crap, man. Our defense is sucking right now. I'm ashamed in our defense. We got the 2-minute warning to think about. We're almost at midfield. And we're not going to get a playoff for it. 2-minute warning. Dang, Minnesota, what is going on, dude? Why did Kirk Cousins get so good? I throw a deep ball, deep ball, deep ball. Yes! Alright, good. You want to shoot? You want to have a quarterback shootout, Kirk Cousins? We can have a quarterback shootout. You name it. To the 1-yard line. I was them, this is where I felt smart. Oh yeah, that's right. They got the ball first, I think. Give Kirk Cousins a minute and 8 seconds. 3 timeouts. Oh, how beautiful. Our defense finally stops them. Alright. They're going to be 4-2. Falcons. Alright, last 11 seconds. We can. Chiefs are really good. They're probably like, what record were they like? Curious to see what teams. Holy crap! Atlanta is chewing it. Thinking Casey. Holy. Oh man, I really was hoping that'd be incomplete because holy crap. Hold it. So we get little random losses. My curiosity is if I would go into free agency, what team would be interested in me? It's incomplete, of course it is. What team would be interested in me if I would next season make that decision? Oh. No, 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 no. This cannot happen. This is exactly what was happening. Okay, good. We stopped them. What are the Chiefs like? No! Threw a pick. Stupid. Oh my gosh. Man, they're gonna go right in. Yep, that's what I thought. Alright, we gotta play smart. We gotta stop playing stupid. They're 4-1. Falcons are 3-2. We might be 6-0. Depends on the. at least 6 or 7 interceptions on a year. He almost got 100 touchdown passes, so. Yep, pass interference, I bet you. Yep, pass interference. Oh, crap.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the...
And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
All right, sweet. Oh, damn, it turned over the ball.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. 2nd and 6. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count?
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans with touchdown number 20.
Ready. 50 seconds left. Check.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Going to be 1 and 5 for Cousins, probably, and the Vikings.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw here. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete. The tight end Cameron Brate was the target, and it's 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now back to throw, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
Exactly like how we did last year.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Bucs, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.
Alright guys, we're going to play one more game and then I'm going to end the stream. But there definitely will be a part 9. Definitely coming soon in the next couple days. Promise you that, boys. But face off against the Chiefs and our next opponents for the year will thank you, dude. Thank you. Alright, we advance to the next week. Against Kansas City Chiefs.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Intimidate Mahomes. They're 4-2. We're 6-0. So whenever we come back for the next part, it'll be against Chargers. Okay. Alright, boys. Last game of the stream. Give me some hype. This is for home. Let's wear the colored brush. I always like wearing it. Especially since we're going against Mahomes for the first time in this series. Touchdowns, 6 interceptions. So we're sitting pretty high compared to Patrick Mahomes.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. Standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, as you know, being over in Orlando, still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Oh, dang. Okay, Patrick Mahomes is being cheeky, you know? Gotta be cheeky back.
90 Wolf.
We're up 7-0.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one caught by Cameron Braid. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon down at the 30 after a gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The numbers for Evans a week ago. What a ball game. 4 receiving touchdowns.
And he's not just a specialty guy either. They went to him when they were in the red zone. They went to him when they weren't in the red zone. They went to him anytime they could for obvious.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, his 21st touchdown.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Here we go.
Stop.
60 Pittsburgh.
Stop.
Get it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Ready.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now this throw caught left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. O.J. Howard, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys have now moved out in front. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game.
Oh, dang. Patrick Mahomes cannot be stopped for long. Holy crap, man.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. And he fends him off. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Evans has it left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. Touchdown number 22 on the season.
22, buddy. That's a freak, man. I don't know who got the ball first. Hey, man.
They'll look to throw here. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Not going.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Evans. And some room to work. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans with touchdown number 23 here on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun.
Set. 30 base.
They're going to look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking downfield for Godwin. It's caught inside the 25. A big pickup of 38. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Well, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. One, get some oxygen. You fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll set up the throw. A look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Go now. 10-2 stop.
He'll look to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. He hits his target, left side, Watson. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard.
Field goal. Can't believe I threw another pick. That's 8 for me.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Over the middle to Evans. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A good pickup there, a 22. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad Perriman with touchdown numbers.
Nice.
60 outlaw.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Artie Burns, former first-rounder, there to break that one up. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Ready? 18 Gator. 50. Go, tackle, let's go. We got
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gordon. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Melvin Gordon is set.
There we go, boys.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. He'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. His pass caught at the 4.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the... And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Cameron Brate, his 6th touchdown of the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their...
Nice, all right.
60 Pittsburgh.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That'll be caught by Jordan Leggett, his tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Gordon. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd and 9 now. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Back to throw here. He's got Evans. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's their quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown scamper as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is...
A big offensive explosion.
Nice way to end. 7-0, baby. 7-0. We beat Patrick Mahomes. Nice. Oh, nice, guys. We're 7-0 for the next. He threw 3 more touchdowns better than Patrick Mahomes. Nice, 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 dudes. See what Patrick Mahomes does say. Good game, Mahomes. Good game. Alright, boys, we're 7-0. cruising. Oh crap, we can upgrade. Nice, alright. Our bye week. Alright. That'll be week 9. Whenever we come back for part 9, it'll be week 9 against this. Wait a minute, let's see what this dude goes to say. Baza. No, let's intimidate him, bro. We ain't scared of you, Baza. We ain't scared of you, dude. Alright. Alright, guys. First off, let me check to see. I'm right behind Matt Ryan. Oh my goodness. Nice, alright. Alright guys, I'm going to end the stream here. This has been Marvel Steven. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be bringing up the next part soon of year 2. Our luck. Hopefully it runs flow. God bless you guys. And